Steve Chadwick launched her re-election campaign last week with a promise of fiscal discipline and 1,000 new houses for Rotorua. She said that when she came into power 3 years ago, the council's finances were a mess and they were unsustainable. She says since then the council has paid down $1.8 million in debt, and that if she is re-elected for another 3-year term, the council will undertake no new borrowing.
So what I wanted to focus on is, you know that we've got now sustainable council finances and we are managing the debt, and it's been a pretty brutal 3 years, a very hard 3 years. 80 fewer staff than we got in, and also taking out through efficiencies 1.9 million in the first year, 1.2 million this year, and just steadily keeping that going. We are really confident about our books because we've had a Fitch AA- rating. And the whole of that campaign was focused on a debt that was out of control. The need for the community to feel part of the town and the district and to get stuff done. Just get stuff done.
Housing is a big issue at the moment, and Chadwick promised that there'll be 1,000 new houses in Rotorua. She said that there'll be 5 new subdivisions by 2017. Steam Mud understands that council has already zoned land in Rotorua for new subdivisions, and these will be in the southern and eastern parts of the city.
So we've also got in the pipeline now 5 new subdivisions, and those 5 new subdivisions, they're south as well as east, and it's for the developers to announce those when they're all on the drawing board. But as soon as they get off, that will give us the capability for 1,000 housing lots. So that is good news, and that's good planning, and that's what we need to be encouraging more of.
But the other big changes in the housing portfolio which Chadwick talked about is developing an inner city housing strategy. This seems like it's about putting apartments into the city and filling it in some of the empty buildings.
We've got to look at that. So the first priority when we get re-elected is that we will develop a housing policy both for the district and for the inner city. So remember, we had the inner city portfolio group led by Karen Hunt. There are many people saying, I don't need my current acreage in my house. John and I do, because 3 kids have come home to live in Rotorua. But we say we might look at an apartment in the middle lifestyle. But we want those to be of quality, we want them to be in the middle of town, and we've got lots of unused buildings. So that's something that we really must look at in terms of inner city housing as well as a district-wide housing plan.
Chadwick said one of her key priorities was to get a new industrial park in Rotorua. While she wouldn't disclose the location, it is understood to be using land out at the airport. To put an industrial park at the airport will mean further congestion on Tenai Road. Currently $24 million has been earmarked by NZTA to fix the Tarawera Road roundabout and surrounding areas, but a full upgrade of Tenai Road will cost more than $100 million.
And the top priority will be to look at an industrial park. We must have that so that we're open for progress. And the obvious place for an industrial park is east side. Todd and I both know that actually to do the right upgrade of Tenai Road out to the airport, plus the roundabout and grade separation, that's about $100 million.
Many of Chadwick's opponents have criticised her decision to set up portfolios for councillors during this term. She made it very clear to the Chamber of Commerce that the portfolio model has worked, and if she is re-elected, she will keep it for another 3 years. Here's what she told the meeting.
We will keep on with our portfolios. They have been fantastic. They've galvanised lots of people that have got involved in telling us, rather than leaving it to politicians to make what they think are the right strategic ideas.